Hello and welcome to my rolling 12 project pan, which is basically a project whereby I'm panning mostly makeup but also a few skincare products, and I'm working with 12 or focusing on 12 at a time. Once I use one of them out, I will roll in something new to replace it. So yeah, let's just jump straight in. I'm going to share with you the makeup first, then I'm going to share with you the empties, and then the last couple of skincare items towards the end. So first things first is the mascara. I have been working on this one. I set my usage goal for 10. I did smash it with using it 20 times, which was really good, but I'm not weighing it. I can't see through the packaging, so ultimately I don't really know where I'm at with it. So it's kind of a bit of an old mascara. I'm not having any irritation or issues with it just yet. I think what I'll do is just keep using it as much as possible to the end of the year and then roll it out and go with something new. I think I'm going to use all that I have here now until the end of the year, and maybe I will change up my project going into 2022. This was just kind of a test for me to get into project panning and then also see if the people watching my channel were interested as well. So that's the mascara. I used it 20 times in the last month, so I'm going to set myself the usage goal again of 20 times to see how well I progress through. So I believe this is my second update. So I've done an intro, a first update, and this is the second one. So I've been setting usage goals for things just to kind of like push myself about a little bit further, and especially for products like this where I can't weigh or see what's inside. And I can't weigh just because I don't really want to buy scales specifically for this project, so I'm just gonna wing it and hopefully I make some progress slowly but surely. The next thing I have is my highlighter. So I set the usage goal for 10 and I've used it 19 times. Yeah, so I think it's just like slowly but surely making progress on this pan. It's expanded, I believe, a little bit, but the main thing that's happening is, I guess, all the area around the pan has got more of like a dip going in, which I don't even know how I could show that, but I can see it. I know that it's there. So the pan is making some progress. I'll put the different update pictures so you can see slowly but surely the progress that has been made on that one. So my usage goal, I guess, for next month, I'm going to do 20, which might be a little bit much, but I hit very close to that anyway. So we're going to go for 20 on the mascara and 20 on the highlighter. The next thing I have is my concealer by Mecca Max. So I didn't put in a line last month just because I wasn't quite sure where I was at, but this is since for 2 months time I've used about that much. And although the concealer line is a little higher than the line, if you're looking you can see that the concealer is a bit further down than where it sits on the outside of the packaging. So yeah, that's slowly but surely some progress as well. I set myself the goal of 10 and I used it 20 times, so I'm going to set the goal for coming month for 20 as well and see if I can use that as much as possible. The next one I have is my lipstick. So it's quite shocking how long it takes to use up a lipstick. And like, I've used this, how many times did I use it this month? I had a usage goal of 15. I've used it 25 times. So yeah, I don't know. I'll probably insert the picture, but let me just see if I can show you anyway as well with the card. You can see that there is some progress. There's obviously that bit on the lipstick that's higher up than the rest of it, but there has been some good progress. I've used it quite a lot, but my god, this product takes such a long time to use, and you know, it's crazy. Like, you think about how much lipstick people would have in their makeup collections, and honestly, to use one whole one up, it's just a ridiculous amount of usages, which is good in some ways, because it means like when you do buy something, you could buy something quite nice because you know you'll be able to get a lot of use out of it. So that one, I had the usage goal last month of 15. I got to 25 this month, so let's go for 25 again. Why not? We can be, yeah, we can push ourselves a little bit further than we did last time. Now, the next thing I have is the brow pencil. So this is the one that I had in my update last month, and I actually finished it off. It was the longer line here out of the two. So I finished that one up, and then I rolled in this one by e.l.f. and I have made like a good little bit of progress on it. I'm just using up the ones because these are from my friend, so she just gave me what she had left. So yeah, there's some good progress. I still need to draw in the line. I don't know if you can see what's going on there. And this one will probably be finished up by next month for sure. So I'm not really doing a usage goal with the brow pencil because I do just use that very regularly anyway. But that one, some good progress, pretty happy with it. I'm very happy to have used up the older one. So those, oh wait, there's one more makeup thing, the most exciting makeup thing, which is my Fenty Moroccan Spice palette. I have been making some very good progress on this. Now, I kind of wanted to show you like one shadow at a time, but I feel like just moving my head and trying to block it is going to be too much effort. But this is where I'm at so far. So at the very beginning, my first update, I was able to hit pan on this shadow here and this one up here, and that was the only pan I had, those two in this palette. And then this month I was able to hit 3 more pans, so this shade up here, this one here, and this more pinky shade. So that is some really awesome progress. I will stick some like progress shots here up on the screen somewhere around my face. And I have been dipping in a little bit more to some of the darker colors, especially this brown color over here. Been using that as kind of like an inner darkening shade. What is it? Crease shade. See, I'm learning how to talk about makeup. And then also these two I've been using as a crease. And then, but the thing is, like the glittery ones have been very easy to kind of get through and get pan, but these more compact shades here, the ones that haven't got that glittery metallic business going on, are a lot more condensed and much harder to get through. So I've been making a little bit of progress, and there's definitely some disturbance on this one, but it's not like these ones where there is some dip. So my goal is to maybe hit pan in this gold shade, or maybe even in this darker one here. Like, it would be nice to just have pan on my top row for sure. The bottom row, I don't know how much I will really realistically be able to use it, just because this is kind of what I do. It's a bit more lighter here, and then I maybe go in a bit darker, but it's nothing too crazy. And I'm definitely not like going out. I'm not a going out party person, so I don't really do dark looks. And if I was to do them, it would be for the evening. But I stay home and I watch TV shows and I read books and I create YouTube videos and then I watch YouTube videos. So I don't go out. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm really, really enjoying it. I am falling more in love with this palette. Being able to use it so much and get so much different use and like do lots of different looks as well has been fun. And just kind of discovering and falling in love with makeup has also been fun. So that has got some good progress on it. So that is all of the makeup. Oh, and my usage goal for the eyeshadow palette was 10 times and I have used it 20 this month. So I think I don't want to push myself to use it more than like 15 times. That's like upping it up a little bit, but I don't necessarily want to go to 20 because I'm kind of enjoying exploring the other palettes I have at the moment. Should I do 20? All right, I'll do 20 usage goal on the eyeshadow palette and just see how we go, because it's only 2 more months, or a month and a bit, until the new year, and then I will maybe change up my project pan, but I haven't decided about that yet. So now let's talk about the empties, because that will then roll into the other things we're going to go into. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and almost, let's call it a 6th empty. It has 1 more use in it basically. So the first empty I have is the rosehip oil. I will literally use it tonight and it will be done. You can't even see that there's really anything in there, but I know if I like hold it upside down for a while, yeah, I can see like 2 drops running down. But I would consider this one is now finished. The next one I have is the toner. I kind of knew that this was going to be finished really quickly because I only had a tiny little bit left when I did my last update, but that one is now finished. I finally finished this hand cream. So last month we were actually up to here and then I was able to finish all of it, and that's not because I aggressively used hand cream. There was surprisingly a lot of air in here, and when I got to the point where I pushed it all out, then the tube shrunk down really quickly, and then I just had to use the last little bits up. So that is now finished as well, the hand cream. And this is the first product I think that was completely full that I started using. Everything else I've been using has been like semi already used by my friend Zila, and then I've just been using up what is left. The next thing was this eye cream sample that I also finished up. I showed you the brow pencil already, but that's another item I finished up. And then I finished up this Skylar Willow perfume. So we were all the way up here and I did use it all the way down to the bottom, although now I can see like another drop. So maybe if I hang it upside down, I can get another use out of it actually. But I do consider it finished at this point. So that is pretty good to have 6 items finished up. And now I'm going to share with you what are the things I rolled in instead. So with the hand cream that I finished, I then added, rolled in this little hand cream sample from Lush. So it was actually full and now this is where we're at. So there's some good pan in there. It is like a tiny little sample size. So I will finish that probably in the next week. And then, yeah, we'll have to look for something else. With the Skylar perfume, the next thing I rolled in was this tiny little sample size perfume. This was also full as well, but I just wanted to have one less item in the collection, so I wanted to use up the sample. For the toner, I said that I'd be rolling this in, which is the Tallulah toner. I put this first line here, but I realized it's a compression pump and that was just the bottom of the pump. The product actually started here, so I've used this much product. There's a little bit more to go before I finish it, but I will probably finish that by the next update. What else did we have? I'm trying to think what I rolled in for different things. So the eye cream that I finished up here, I ended up rolling in this, which is my deodorant. And there's like, as you can see, the line started here. We've just got like a tiny bit left. And the reason I rolled in a deodorant is basically because I have another one and I just wanted to get it done. So I only have one in my big collection of toiletry things. So that is the deodorant. The next thing I have is this, which is the face mask that I've had in for quite some time. So that was how much I made last update, and this update I only used it one other time. So I feel like it's not enough to put on a line, but I do just want to finish this. I just don't use face masks so much, so it's really hard to remember to use this. But yeah, this one, my goal is to use it enough by next month. It's just done. And then I think that is everything. Oh, the oil, this one, that I've just got one more use tonight and then I'm done. I'm going to be rolling in an eye serum instead. So this is a face oil, which is finished, and I'm going to be rolling in this brightening eye serum. I put 2 lines in here because I made a mistake. So the top line, I believe, basically where the oil hits is in between the 2 lines, which is kind of confusing, but that's just, I did a terrible job at drawing lines, so I ended up doing 2, but that is kind of where I'm at with the eye serum, and I want to continue to use that one all up as well. So yeah, that is everything. That is all the things that I am currently working on in my project, and yeah, all the empties that I had for this month, which was 6. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this project pan update video. Let me know if you're a project pan type of person, how you're going, what is your sort of like project you're working on, because I know there's so many different ways of panning. I'm just doing this rolling one because it was kind of the most simple one that I found, but if you're doing another one, I'd love to know about other maybe project pan channels that you really like, if there's any you want to recommend me down below. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!